All right, 7.2 homework or science practice page on solving exponential equations. So the first thing you got to do is find the same base. So for 25 and 5, we're going to use 5. So 5 is just going to be, 25 is 5 squared, and 5 is just 5. Okay? Now, this, remember, is this. So this is still 2x plus 3, and this is still 5x. Now, all we're going to do is distribute this 2 to here. So that's 5 to the 4x plus 6 equals 5 to the 5x. And once the bases are the same and everything's simplified, that's all we have. 4x plus 6 equals 5x. Subtract 4x, subtract 4x, x equals 6. That's it. So again here, 9, I'm just going to say 9. This is going to be 9 squared. And if you want to, you can just rewrite it right there. And then, this is 9 to the 8x minus 4. And this is 9 to the 2 times 3 is 6x. And 2 times 6 is 12. And then, it's just that. 8x minus 4 equals 6x plus 12. And subtract 6x, that'll give you 2x. Add 4, 16, x equals 8. Now, real quickly, there is another way to do this. You could have rewritten it as base of 3. Okay, but that's just more work because here you have to distribute this 2 to the 8x minus 4 and the 4 to here. And doing it this way is just less work. But they'll both get you to the same answer. All right, now, as I said in class, in the notes, just think about this and this in terms of a common base. Don't worry about the 1/8. Just first think about 8 and 4. Now remember, 4 is not the common base. We're not talking about multiplication. We can't say 4 and 4 times 2. It has to be an exponent. So we're going to use 2 to the 4th, and 2 squared. But remember, when we have something like, I'm sorry, not 2 to the 4th, my bad, 2 to the 3rd. That was just silly. But remember, if we wanted the 8 to be on the bottom, like so, then we're going to use 2 to the negative 3. Like so. Okay? So I say first just think about the number and then make it negative to put it on the bottom. That's it. So I'm going to save myself a step and just distribute my negative 3 plus 18. Remember, 3 times 6 is 18, but negative times negative is positive. Be careful there. And then we have 8x plus 10. So I'm going to add 3x to both sides. Then subtract 10. And then divide by 11. X equals 11. Sorry, 8 divided by 11, or 0.72. Either answer would be fine. All right. Again, here, remember, we can't say 4 and 4 times 2. That's going to be 2 squared, 3x minus 3. And 2 to the 3rd, 4x minus 4. So I'm going to distribute the 2, 6x minus 6. Distribute the 3, 12x minus 12. I'm going to subtract 6x. I'm going to add 12. So that's going to give me 6 equals 6x. Divide, x equals 1. All right, here, again, this is one of those places where we could use, only use 2. Some people want to use 4, because 4 squared is 16, but 4 to any power will not give you 8. So we have to use 2. So remember, 2 to the fourth is 16. We want it on the bottom, so we use -4. And notice there's nothing here, so it's just that. And then this is 2 cubed, x minus 2. Those go away. We get -4 equals 3x minus 6. I'm going to add 6 to both sides. 3x equals 2. Divide by 3. X equals 2/3. Just leave it as a fraction because it's a repeating decimal. All right, here we're going to use 3 squared. And on this side, we're going to do 3. Sorry, not 3 squared, just 3 to 1. And over here, we're going to do 3 squared, but since it's on the bottom, we're going to say negative. So this is just going to stay 6x minus 2. And this is going to be x plus 1. So 6x minus 2 equals -2x minus 2. Add 2x. Add 2. And that gives me 8x equals 0. When I divide 0 by anything, I still get 0. That's it. All right, moving on. The 3 is just going to stay 3 to the 2x plus 2. And over here, 3 cubed is 27. -3 is 1 over 27. X minus 4. So we just have 2x plus 2 equals -3x plus 12. Be careful of the signs. We're going to add 3x and get 5x minus 2. Get 10. Divide by 5. X equals 2. Up here, again, yes, 25 goes into 125, but that doesn't matter. We're not doing multiples. We're doing exponentials. So this is 5 cubed, and this is 5 squared. Then we just keep the 3x minus 4, and we keep the 4x plus 2. Get rid of those. Distribute. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times -4 is -12. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. And I'm going to subtract 8x. I'm going to add 12. And I am finished. Okay. I could use 2, but I'm going to use 4 because it's easier. Because this just stays x minus 5, less work here. And this is 4 squared, 2x minus 31. Okay, so I end up with x minus 5 equals 4x minus 62. I'm going to subtract x and get 3x. I'm going to add 62 and get 57. And then when I divide by 3, I will get 19. And last but not least, 10 is just 10. And this is 10 cubed. Count the zeros. 1, 2, 3. X minus 3. So I have 2x plus 7 equals 3x minus 9. Subtract 2x. Add 9. That's it.